Welcome to day 31, the oyster effect. In Transurfing in 78 days, this is quantum timelines. Today's reading was about the oyster effect, is about how most humans, most of us, have a tendency to focus on the negative things that have happened to us. So how I'm interpreting it is that our old brain, our lizard brain, the reptilian brain, the down by the brain stem, right where our spinal cord hooks up, is the old brain, and it's in charge of basically keeping us alive. It does millions of tasks, billions, trillions of tasks every day to do that, to keep us alive. But it hooks up with the limbic system, which is your emotional brain. And the two of them, like danger, is perceived as anytime you felt fear, anytime you felt out of control, any of these pain will set you into this program, a state of being a sponge to the programming that the external world, of the external world. So a lot of these advertisers and stuff and the media is focused on keeping us afraid so that we can accept these programmings. And I could go way into different forms of programming, like saying 3 truths and then inserting a lie. Our brain's going to think that, associate the lie with the truth. So that these are just different techniques of programming our brains. And so what these meditations are focused on is helping you to reprogram your brain with what you want, especially a future that you want and that you find enticing and happy and creative and glorious, really. This meditation is like building a platform where we can kind of clean old patterns, clean old fears out, and then insert the future that we're wanting to create as if it's already happened. So we will associate some good things that have happened in our lives with the future that we're wishing to bring in. Because if you can unite different emotions, you can meld them, and then the subconscious mind will start feeling safe. Because a lot of times change doesn't feel safe to the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind wants old, because it knows how to keep you safe. Really change is what builds the life, the cycles of life. Without change, we'd be dead. There's kind of a dichotomy there. So what we're doing is reprogramming these old emotions so that the subconscious mind can feel safe with us building a new future, a future of beauty for our world, our layer of the world, which then ties into the collective mind. Okay, so let's do it. Go ahead and take a deep breath. And if you haven't already chosen a future that you're building, it can be just, what I'm talking about today for myself is 30 days in my future, because that kind of resonates for me. It's like building step by step. And so let's just kind of validate some kind of goal that you might see in 30 days that you want to achieve. We can have your year-long goal, and what steps do you need to start taking in order to get to that year-long being, So let's just kind of think of a goal in 30 days that you'd like to see. And maybe you can imagine you're in your, okay, here we go. Deep breath. Take this goal into your creative space, into your director's chair in the center of your head. And just go ahead and imagine that you have your duster out and you're just cleaning out any cobwebs that have formed in the center of your head. A place of neutrality, a place where you can create whatever you would like. You can create it perfectly in the center of your head. You don't have to make mistakes in the center of your head. You can actually have a very whole pattern easily and effortlessly just by using your imagination. And just kind of allow yourself to clean off your imagination, because a lot of times our imagination is built on the past. And in some ways we want to kind of disconnect the past from our imagination unless we're using the imagination to change our past. Sometimes that's a very powerful thing to do. But for right now, just imagine that you can imagine anything you'd like in a perfect way, in a safe, enthusiastic vision. And so your imagination is safe. Just build this sense of security. Come down, clean out the center of your head, clean out your director's space, your theater. See, look in the corners. If there's corners, it might be circular, but just kind of look all over. Bring the room up to gold. And then bring some white light shining down on you, shining down to the top of your head, into your directors. And this is divine light, divine information, your soul coming in a little more and more every day and grounding down to the center of the earth. Going a little deeper down, more and more relaxed as this light comes in, moves any blocks, just one log at a time, easily and effortlessly, going through the energy vortexes in your body, going through your meridians, and just postulate that they're all being gently cleaned out, easily and effortlessly, in a holographic style so that it doesn't take time or space. It is done. Going deeply and more relaxed. Okay, so we're going to imagine that we're going up into the clouds, onto the screen. And you're up on top of a cloud and it's so soft and you're so comfortable and the light is shining down on you, just cleaning any energetic frequencies that are dense, allowing them to fluff out like they're these big white fluffy clouds. And just notice that there's mist around you, like you're in a cloud, and there's mist is like these beautiful little light prisms. And in each drop of mist, drop of water that you see, you can see a whole world, a whole universe. And in one of these drops of water, you see a symbol of your own body, and you see right as you look, you're looking at the nervous system, and right where the spinal cord meets the cranium, the brain, the skull, right at where it's called the occiput. Inside that area, you just imagine that this gold light is penetrating, and this just relaxes the physical body more and more, and you drop more and more into a relaxed state of mind where you listen to my voice, knowing that you can filter anything I say to something that resonates with you. And just imagine that you're bringing light in, and this light is like massaging this back of your neck right up where the skull comes, and when it's this beautiful energy is just like loosening any holding patterns of fear, any places in your mind where you've experienced pain and where there's balls of different perceptions, different, almost like they're snowballs of conclusions that you've made. A lot of times we have a pattern begin before we can even think in words, and then the words, anything that is similar becomes piled onto the emotion that you originally felt as a little baby. And just allow this cleansing light to go into that limbic system and search out your emotions that have fear as the original, and separation as the original particle that these emotions have clustered around. And just imagine that you can send light into these patterns and just extract, like it's a seed with a hard shell around it. And in the seed is this lesson that you learned from it, a lesson that your soul can take and use. But the old emotion is no longer valid, and you can just let it be washed away and sent down your grounding cord, down to the center of the earth, the great recycle center that wastes nothing. And just keep seeking out any of these conglomerates of fear, conclusions that we make. Our conscious mind kind of will make a conclusion around this original wound. It's like files in a computer. And our subconscious mind is so aware of everything that's gone on in our life. And it tends to file things, it has to, like put different emotions into different categories. And so our belief systems become built around these different emotions. And then we can remember there's external programming too that comes in and tells us what to believe around these emotions. And so we can imagine, and you can use your hands if you'd like to clean out. Just imagine that you can feel as you're meditating, maybe use your hand to feel these different parts of your body where these emotions are stored. Some people say that our physical body is actually our subconscious mind expressed. And our physical body is this great gift that we get to play with on this planet right now. And just remember that your physical body, because you have a physical body, you're more powerful than any energy without a physical body. You belong on this earth. Any entity without a physical body has no power over you if you don't let it have power over you. So you can just take care of that fear that we have of these other energies taking over our physical body, taking over our world. Just remember that you have a key to this world because you have a physical body. You are a sovereign, free will human being, and you can be certain of this. Just allow this certainty to roll down, fill your whole energy system. This mist around your physical body. As your subconscious mind, you're floating on this cloud still. And just look at how your imagination, how your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and what you're thinking. So use this imagination Okay, I'd like you to do your eyes in the pattern as you float back down to your body. In the pattern of infinity, go around and then change directions. Your eyes are moving like they're a figure 8 on its side, so it's going in the infinity field. And I want you to remember a time when you felt very unified and happy. And just bring this down into your physical body, this happiness. And allow this happiness to grow. You might want to go inside your heart now. Just imagine that you can be in the center of your head and also be in your heart. And allow your heart to expand, expand. Find the light inside your heart. Find the universe inside your heart. Find the multiverse, the unity inside your heart. And let the sense of ease and effortlessness of the quantum world just grow and grow and grow. You're building a platform for your future. using gratitude. I want you to find one thing that you're so grateful for and let that gratitude grow inside your heart. Let it build your energy field. Let the divine light move through you in everything you do. Just postulate that it's not your energy, but it's the divine energy moving through you that really has the most power to affect your future and this layer of your world that you've created. And now I want you to imagine in 30 days, like you've already experienced what happened, so that you have a vision of what you'd like to be doing in 30 days. And just imagine that it's already done. And you can imagine writing a letter to yourself, telling yourself how you did it. And how exciting it is. And how you've built this glorious platform for your life to grow better and better in every aspect of your life. Okay. You can anchor your index finger with your thumb when you're ready. And when you're ready, you can come out of trance. Thank you very much. This has been another fun time diving into the deep. Quantum timelines, day 31. Join day 32, which will be the Master's intention. Again, thank you and enjoy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Aloha.